this is Chrissy cooking at home. I am Chrissy. Are you surprised? It's shocking, I know. This video is going to be me making ham and split pea soup with yellow split peas because I have a bunch of those. So we're going to use those. And I have a ham bone left over from a picnic ham that I got, and some leftover ham that I threw both in the freezer. So I thought I would bring you along for making some yellow split pea and ham soup. Why not, right? To show you how I make it. Because, you know, it's Chrissy cooking at home. I'm cooking at home because that's all I do. We really don't eat out much. It's like 4 or 5 times a year, if that. It's rare. So I've already started, and I thought, well, why not just bring you along? I've got some onion and celery in here. Started cutting up my veggies. So I'm like, bring them along, Chrissy. Come on. Okay, so let me show you how I'm doing my veggies. You know, you've seen me do onion, cutting onion, the celery. I've been using the celery for this, that, and the other. So this is what's left of the celery. I've just been taking it and I'd washed it and then let it drain like this and then put it in a Ziploc bag. And then as I need some for whatever recipe, I've just been slicing it like this instead of pulling off ribs and then putting it back in the Ziploc bag and in the fridge. And my children are in the kitchen. And then I thought I'd show you with the carrots. I couldn't get, the store was completely out of regular carrots, so I had to get baby carrots. So, not my favorite thing to do when it comes to using them for soups and stuff. They're great for snacking. But I split them in half, so that way they're not rolling around and more dangerous for me when I'm cutting, because I shake and I twitch and it's just not safe. So I cut them in half and then cut so they're nice, even, small pieces. Can you see? You look like you're far away. Come closer. Don't be so shy. I don't know why I'm making you so shy. Because you want everything to be even, nice pieces on your spoon. Right? Right. So I will show you now that you're closer. Your little roly-poly. Pinch on either side. Knife right down the middle, nice and slow. You don't need to go fast. You're not on a cooking show competing for thousands of dollars. And then just slice it down. Nice, even pieces. Think about what you want on your spoon when you're eating your soup. Okie dokie? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to bring my bowl closer, and I'm going to cut enough carrot to suit my soup, what I want in it. I might not use all these carrots. There might be like 4 or 5 pieces left. There might be a bunch more left. I don't know. I cut to suit my taste, what I'm doing. And then my family just gets to eat it. That's how I'm doing this. I have not made a split pea soup in probably, oh, I want to say 20 years. I was in my 20s last time. So, I'm 40 now. So, see, it was rolling there for a second. Dangerous for me. And if you're new to cooking, you want to go slow and safe. You're not on a cooking show competing for thousands of dollars. Or trying to earn thousands of dollars making a cooking show. And I'm not earning anything by doing these cooking videos on YouTube. I have a few subscribers who watch these, I think. Watch these all the way through. I don't know if you watch these all the way through. But as my mind goes, these are great for my children. These are great for me going back and watching and being like, oh yeah, I did that. To help me keep my memories alive. To keep me going. Me like seeing myself doing that. So, you know what? That looks like the right amount of carrot. Because carrot is going to sweeten the soup. And I don't want it to be too sweet. Carrots sweeten. And we're going to add cream and dairy will sweeten. The children are playing. So, waste not, want not. It's only a few carrots, but we're not going to throw these out. This is still good. All the way down to about here. So we're not going to throw this out. So, we need to get more though, but we're not going to throw these out. Waste not, want not. I'm on a budget. Following on a budget, baby. Okay, so our veggies are done, and the dog thinks that's for him. So what we're going to do, we're going to saute these up a little bit. We're going to do the soup in an electronic pressure cooker. You might know it as the Instant Pot, but I don't have that brand. I have the Pampered Chef brand. They call it the Quick Cooker. I like this brand. I bought this brand because of all the extra safety features. That's just me. Now, I have several cloves of garlic. I grabbed 7, if I can count. I can't count quickly today. That. I have bread proofing in the oven. We're not done with this. I don't think we need 7. They're awfully big. BRB. Alright, I had to see what the kid was doing. So, I think 4 for this soup is good. I don't want a lot of garlic in this soup. Usually I'm all about the garlic. I don't want a lot of garlic. Okay, the reason I cut these in half. I don't know if you can tell or not, but yeah, I see the tremor. My hand is swollen from arthritis. We have a snowstorm passing close by. It's supposed to hit us, but it's not going to hit us. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to be able to press the garlic. So, I cut it in half. It makes it easier to press it in my garlic press. Once I cut it in half, it just goes a lot easier. And for some reason, my bottle of Worcestershire is leaking. Do not know why. So what do we have, Chrissy? We have some bouillon for our broth. I grabbed some seasoning salt, olive oil, baby's fussin', bay leaf, basil, Worcestershire, and if you're new and have never watched any of my videos, my witch's great poison is kosher salt. I may do some other, I may do like either oregano or, oh, I definitely want to do some rosemary. I'm going to check her. Okay, I'm back. She needed a snacky. Okay, we're going to turn this on to the searing function. For some, I believe it's saute. This heats up really, really quickly. It used to heat up quicker, but it's kind of getting older, so it takes it a minute or two. I don't know how long other brands take. So we're just going to do a tablespoon or two. I didn't measure that. I don't know. Of the olive oil. So move that back there. Make sure you put your insert in. How are you lovelies doing? I hope you're doing well. You can see in here there are some celery leaves. I think they're good in soup. Some people don't like celery leaves. Now we're going to saute that down. I'll show you this. Had that open already. This is my ham bone from the picnic ham we had. You can see there's still quite a bit of meat on here. This will make a good ham and split pea soup. And then here's some leftover ham. I'll use some of this depending on how much ham really comes off the bone. Let's see, do you hear it sizzle? Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Uh-oh. I wonder if Bubby's gonna get her. Bobby got her. We're going to use our seasoning salt. I love this stuff. Lawry's is my favorite brand. You use your favorite brand or omit this and use regular salt. You know, it doesn't, you don't have to do what I do. I am not the food police. This is just what I do and what I'm going to be winging it. I am not measuring. This is probably about a teaspoon of seasoning salt. Why salt? There's going to be so much salt. I don't know. Because I need more salt in my diet. Because of my orthostatic hypotension and arrhythmia. They tell me I need more salt. I don't get enough salt. Well, this is going to have plenty of salt between the seasoning salt, ham bone, the ham, the bouillon. If I add any kosher. That's an if we add any kosher. We're just going to saute this a little bit, just to get this going. Now, mortar and pestle is totally optional, okay? But I'm doing that for my rosemary. I want to break up the leaves. It's very woodsy. I think it's going to go beautiful in my soup. That's about a tablespoon, teaspoon rosemary. We're just going to break this up. Freshly ground herb is just a beautiful thing. So we'll put that over there. Okay. Logan wanted to give the ham bone to the dog. I had to tell him not yet. Gotta be used in the soup. I had to decide, are we using the ham bone for split pea soup, or are we going to use the ham bone for ham and beans? We're going to use it for soup. Show you my split peas. I got to rinse them yet. Now this is a 2-pound bag of yellow split pea. So I need to rinse them and pick through them and make sure there's no stones, no pebbles. But we only want a pound. We only want half of this. I am not going to make you watch that. That would be stupid. Very rude of me to do. Okay, this is getting very aromatic. I do not want to completely saute this. It would be forever. So we're just going to go ahead and add garlic. Now is a good time to add the garlic. Somebody's teething and quite fussy. She had a growth spurt recently. She is 9 months old now. Can you believe it? 9 months. She had a growth spurt. She just skipped right over when the 12-month size clothing. Man, was I scrambling. I had a little bit of 12 months, so it wasn't like I had nothing for her. Rosemary. We're going to do in my hand a little bit of basil. So that was about a teaspoon of basil. If you didn't see, I'm so sorry. We're going to grab 1 bay leaf fell in there, so we're going to do 2 bay leaves. Now, out of the way. This holds 8 cups of water. And goes to ham bone and the water that fell on the counter. Bubby's in there trying to make her happy. Yeah, somebody's just teething. Bubby's trying. 1 teaspoon for every cup. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to just squirt of Worcestershire. I have not used this brand before. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Hopefully I do. I just opened it for this. So, this stir. Put the ham bone in here. Okay. So now what we're going to do, up, that's in the right place. Gonna hit the cancel off the sear. I'm gonna do custom. My time's 30 minutes, that's good. I'm just gonna hit start. I'm gonna let this do its thing, pressurize. And I'm gonna go see what's up with the baby and probably feed her Something that might help, maybe give her some Tylenol, see if that helps make her feel better. Because I'm pretty sure it's teething that is causing her to be quite fussy today. She woke up in a mood. Usually she's quite happy baby. So I'm gonna go tend to her and let this do its thing, and then I will bring you back when this is done. I'm gonna let it naturally release pressure for 20 minutes once it's done. So it's gonna take a while to come to pressure, and then it'll count down the 30 minutes. And then once it's done, I'm gonna let it naturally release for 20. And then I will pull out the bone, take the ham off of it once it cools enough to touch it, and then put the ham back in the soup, let the bone cool, probably give it to the dog. He loves ham bones. And then chop up some more ham if I need to, and then put the peas in and let it cook again. So after I rinse and sort the peas. So I'll bring you back for all that. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I pushed the button so I could release the rest of the pressure, and my pen dropped. So now we are done. See, beautiful. It smells amazing. So we gotta get the ham bone out and let it start cooling. It's falling apart. That's good. Okay. Now, I've already rinsed the peas. Gave them a good rinse, and they were dirty, dirty, dirty peas. This looks really good. Ham's just falling off the bone, what I couldn't cut off when I was cutting the meat off to freeze for other meals. There we go. Now the dog will get these bone pieces in a couple of different stages. Keep him busy. I will chop the meat for the soup. We're going to turn the soup. It's too early to put the peas in. It's only 12:30. I need this soup for 3:30. I don't want to overcook the peas. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a lid on this. I'm going to chop the ham, throw it back in. I'm going to let the peas continue to drain, probably rinse them a little bit more. But I'm going to wait. I don't want the peas to overcook. I don't want this to be mush. We don't want it to be mush. We want it to be nice and perfect. So I started this too soon. That's okay. So I will bring you back. I just wanted to bring you back and show you that, you know, this ham bone is, you know, made wonderful broth. I mean, this broth is, smells delicious. You see it? $30 minutes, all it took. Some bouillon, some veggies, and the ham bone. It's gonna make the most amazing soup, and I have bread working. So I'll bring you back when it's time to cook the peas. Okay, so totally forgot to bring you along. I threw ham in. It was about 1.5 cups of chopped ham off the bones, and some extra ham that I had. And then I threw the peas, 1 pound of peas that I had washed, you know, rinsed really, really, really good drained really, really good, rinse, 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 and then picked through. Make sure there was no stones, pebbles, nasty looking stuff in there, and then put it in. Make sure it's nice and boiling. Boiling, boiling, boiling. It's 2 o'clock. Sweetheart will be home in about an hour or so. So the bay leaves are still in here. They're not going to come out until later. So I just threw them in. It's boiling. You can kind of see from your angle. Ta-da! Boiling soup. You see the peas bubbling around? Now we're going to let this cook for about an hour. It's on the sear function, saute function, whatever function your pressure cooker's on. You can do this faster if you want. I just don't want to overcook my peas. Now you could probably do this, there's no split pea function on here. So I'm just going to let this boil for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to keep it on the keep warm function with the lid on, and then check it when it's close to Sweetheart being home, and then I'm going to bring you back and show you how I'm going to finish it with some heavy cream. I'm going to make sure the peas are cooked. If they're not cooked, I'm going to do a quick pressurization for just, I'm going to set the timer for 1 minute just to bring it up to pressure. And make sure those peas are cooked. Hopefully I don't overcook them, because I probably will overcook them. But I'm trying not to. So I'm going to let this boil for the next 30 minutes. Then put the lid on it. Let it stay on the keep warm function so it keeps going on like a simmer. And then finish her off with some heavy cream. We're going to taste and see where we're at with seasoning. So let's get a spoon. It smells divine. I want to eat her up now. Eat the soup. Everything's a her today. I'm making bread, calling it a her. That's a different video for you. Hopefully. I don't think I need to change a thing. I really don't. She's perfect. I'm just going to put this off sideways, because if I put it on more correctly, it'll beep constantly because of the sensors. And the baby's awake. I gotta go tend to her. So I will bring you back. Okay, so this cooked for 30 minutes, and those peas sucked up every bit of liquid it could. So I had to add 4 more cups of water. I did not add any more seasonings, any more broth, any more bouillon, nothing, and it still tastes amazing. So I'm going to add some cream to make it a nice creamy finish. I'm going to turn it off. See, it's not boiling. We don't want to curdle. Wasn't sure how much I wanted to add. I just want to make it a nice creamy. I put a half a cup in this measuring cup, but you know, I'm thinking the whole thing. Probably blocked the whole thing there. My shadows, my lighting, it's getting darker because it's getting cloudy out and I don't have very good lighting, but so I did end up, after adding the water, Sweetheart got home from work early, So I did put it on pressure cook for 1 minute. So I've tasted it up until now with the cream. So hopefully that's enough heavy cream that it'll be exactly where I want it. And exactly where I want it. So if you try it my way, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you did. Tell me if your peas soaked up every bit of liquid in 30 minutes of boiling. I'm glad I was here stirring it constantly because it started to really stick to the bottom of my insert. So I was constantly scraping it up off the bottom. So I did end up adding, 4 more cups of just water. Pressure cooked it for 1 minute. Quick release. And then added the cream. So if you try it, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. If you did something different, tweaked it, tell me what you did. Until next time, lovelies.